Let's throw this away. These ones. Alright. Let's exit. I think we have pretty much covered this very well.
We are victorious.
Yes, we are. No. I don't think I have the... Yeah, I don't have the teleport here, so I'm not gonna... Sorry. I'm not gonna... Shoot. Oh, this she's hitting heavily. So I'm not gonna teleport or take a risk that we're gonna lose our progress because there's a fog. So sometimes when I speak with folks, can't use my like town portal anymore. So I'm not gonna risk it. See. It's a minion. We have nothing here. Okay. So what plans do you have, Ashraf, for the weekend? Anything specific other than learning? What we have this way, then and there. So where can I see the teleport? Then and there. And then there. Cool. So nothing on this side. That's pretty much everything. Studying. Okay. Cool. I have to admit that I don't have any specific plans as well other than what. I do want to spend a bit time on my land to clean that up a bit. Or, yeah. And then... I don't know. That's probably it. Stream. Play games. Have fun. First coffee stop. Already? I see Ashraf hasn't succeeded yet. Yeah. You have done a great job, Ryan. You have done a tremendously good job. It's hard to beat you, you know? It's really hard. So how many stops you're going to have? So we have, oh, we can go here as well. The control box. Okay, that's one area. I'll try to check it out later. Liquid. Okay, and this we have. Quite cool. This is all. Ah, well, map should be clear now. So if I have found two entrances, and I'm guessing don't have here this teleport thingy. Let's see. Yep. Yep, the full map is now clear. And we got level up, nice. I think at least the map is clear now. So we can go either to Reliquary or there was something else. Actually go and check out this one here first. I'm trying, Ryan. I would have other plans for this weekend if I was married. That's interesting comment. So I'm on the... No, but there should be... See, right. Let's go to the town. Not necessary pervert plans though. No, I wasn't thinking in terms of that, but thank you for...
Bannon is alive and well.
Let me know.
In no small way thanks to you, I would be willing to guess. Without him being here, I would have lost my sanity or my life a long time ago. Take this gift as a token of both our appreciation.
Yeah, sure. Let me do
Now
that
that
later.
you have returned, and we have managed to sturdy ourselves once more abreast this mighty ship, I ask of you one more favor. Find that traitor Violenta and kill her. Though I wish to see her dead as revenge for her insurrection, Violenta has become something far worse under the radiation of Kitava's gaze. She must be stopped.
Okay. Identify sell items. Strength and dexterity. Chaos resistance, evasion range. Okay, I don't think I want that though. I don't want that as well. This is no. No. I mean, 64% increase spell damage is pretty nice, but maybe actually. There's a lot of lightning resistance there. Okay, this was maybe not actually. No. This was interesting as well. That can be developed further. Let's give it this way. New banner reward. Let's see. Record life, mana, onslaught, increase damage. Done. I think we can do mana 14, 5 seconds. Pretty much the same, I would say, but let's try with the mana one.
For freedom.
So let's compare. Oh, it's definitely better. %% of mana recovered from life when used. Okay. Yeah, actually, why not?
Hello. Remember, we do this for freedom.
Yes. Now, unearthed virus project that will pierce through enemies impact ground at the target location. Bring bone archer corpse to their lance. Punishment. Curses all targets and are causing them to be debilitated when they hit enemies, increasing damage when they take on low life. Interrupted my damage support. Okay. Okay, not this one then. Stormburst. Alright. So where are our... These are our legendaries. Then here we have... Let's move those here. Not sure what we do those with jewels. Abyssal socket on an item. Oh. Oh, okay. Let's skip this one. Let's check it out on this one as well later on. Cool. Let's also have additional points. Let's do increased mana efficiency on herald skills. That should give me a more... Should free up some mana for me again. Chat for a bit with my wife and missing one of Marek's streams for a change. That could be an idea, yeah. Since I'm here for a bit and you were talking about fish, I just ordered elephant fish with my coffee. What is elephant fish? Ashraf, no girlfriend or just no wife? I'm maidenless, so you can't charge. I started thinking about getting married lately. It helps me mixing and getting things done, graduating, find a job, being eligible for engaging to someone, financially wise. I'm against having a relationship outside of marriage. How does it work? So you're against of dating as well, or what? How does it work? I'm trying to understand. Not charging, but understanding. Ooh, I died. Somebody just killed me. Okay, there was some heat there again.
This'll do nicely, Exile.
Alright.
Make your wish.
Launch a cache. Well, let's do the Mirage
See
then.
how that turns out for you.
Oh, here's the solution. Okay, cool.
The astral chain is broken.
Let's continue. Let's go into searching. Ah, this is this earlier area that, yeah, you are escaping from when you first come to this area. Okay, now I remember where we are. Let me just try to find our target, really. Recently, one of my distant relatives coaxed my mother to sit with a lady. She's 3 years younger than me. The next step for me would have been to sit with her and getting engaged to her and talk for a bit. This is much different than we are doing stuff here. I guess this is the how the traditions are in different cultures. Yeah, let's see. 30% monster fire resistance. Ah, that's gonna be bad for me. Let's see if you can survive it. Well, this is somewhere here. I'm not sure where this is gonna be. Their boots. Ryan, I have a very important question to you. Why are flock of crows called a murder. I don't know the answer. But since I saw the murder boots here, then I just started thinking. The artifact which the High Templar Dominus returned to our city have finally offered up to me one of their secrets, though I am certain there is much to be found with the relics. I'm accelerated and brought to awe that by what I've discovered one of yesterday's studies. I have uncovered the hidden frequency of corruption with the relics. Oh, how they now sing to me. They are mirrors, timely reflections, shadows, and going of the past. I've seen signs of blood and innocent sacrifice in the ghostings of previous city, such as what the wall would commit in their homelands. Could it be that echoes point to wall cultures having extended all the way to the shores of Moria? Perhaps we are now not the first empire to pull itself up from the mire of this land. I must listen to the lyrics further. I need to understand that the singing it pains me listen for very long. My work must progress slowly, but it shall be progress. Much is at stake here. I can feel it. Alright. Second arrow in front of each ray that hits an enemy across the stage, which will begin loose after a short period of hitting anything. Okay. Tradition and way to get to know someone. There's people from where I come from that will date and take her out before meeting her parents, but that's not me. But how would you know that this is something you want to spend your life with? If you want to just jump into the marriage right away. That would be the one good thing about dating is that you just take some time to learn that other person. To learn more about that person. Sure, sometimes it's gonna take like 10 years. I mean, some people will never even want to marry, but that's their decision, but other possibility would be admiring a lady, whether you met her at a wedding, school, university, the project you both work on. The next step would be discreetly letting her know that you like to meet her parents and get engaged to her. Okay, yeah. I think, if I can be honest with you, I think if you want to do this, like, you are admiring a lady, you want to meet her parents and get engaged right away, I think it will work only with Syrian ladies. But if you are gonna tell that to the, for example, somebody from local Netherlands, I don't think it's gonna work out. They're probably going to say you that let's date. Let's learn more about each other and then see if it works out.
Good find, Exile.
It's just a different way. I think how different the cultures are working, you know. Yeah. What is that? Alright. Actually, let's head back. Let's head back to the. There's an entrance. Let's go there. Then should be good. Can I get up here somewhere? Yep. Ooh, arena. That sounds good. Okay, let's try to survive it as well. Where is she? Or he? Or them? Or whatever the fucking pronouns are. Okay. Oh shit. I was standing in a shit. Literally standing in a shit. Nice. Done. And alright, cool. So this area done. So this area done. Go. Let's do this way. Cannot talk with them because I still have. Yeah, let's go to this control blocks. Let's exit. This way I can much quicker move back to the previous area. Much quicker. Ah, this is all lost. Alright. I think it was down here somewhere. Yeah, we need to explore it once again. But I told my mother I'd like to first to graduate, find a job and probably bring off my debt first. By debt you mean the debt for the schooling yourself? Wait. For me, I couldn't meet parents before at least 2 dates. You are fast. You're fast. Also, Marek, elephant fish is, you wouldn't believe it, it's a fish. And it's also an elephant, right? But seriously though, it's a kind of sweet fish. Okay. I guess maybe I know what fish it is. I just don't know the English name of the fish. And now that I read there's an elephant fish, then you know it's like probably that's what's happening, right? The loan portion I get from the education agency. Oh, I see. I thought the education in Netherlands was free, but isn't that? I know that in Estonia you can take while you're schooling yourself, you can take the loan. It's quite, well, it's not the cheap, but it's cheaper. And some people are taking it because, well, it's cheaper. You sometimes pay off some. Sometimes even leave their you know schooling period on from that as the rest of the higher education is free in Estonia. It's not always been, but at the moment it is. But yeah, it's a good idea to play up some to that. Very good idea.
Ready yourself.
We are already full of items. Shit. Right, let's see if we can identify something which we probably don't need. Molten shell. Fire and ignite resistant. Yeah, takes forever to kill now. What the? Are we actually looking something in this area, or we're just doing it? Yes, I'm looking for something, alright. Let me actually explore it, and then oh, dagger. Okay, cool. Oh, there's the. I think there's the quest item there. So let's see what we have here. Pearl-based teardrop. So how big is this teardrop? Oh, this is massive. Alrighty, let's see. Let's try to find something which we can remove. Right. Someone who's Dutch or has a residency in the Netherlands pays 2,400 euros per year as a college fees. Okay, but that's not too bad. It's gonna be like 10k by the time you finish your 4-year college. Yeah, okay, this is not too bad. This is like fairly small loan that you have to take once you get back to the. Once you find some job, it's gonna be fairly easy to pay back. I mean, I had the same way when I went to university. Then in Estonia, we didn't have the free education for everybody, so you had to have like grades above some average to get the like stipendium in a sense, like scholarship, to get into free position. And for the first year I was actually paying myself, and it was the similar. I think it was like 2,500 euros per year, so not too bad. Okay. Just explore this area fullest, then we can exit. Right, I think we are mostly done with this area now. You have one teardrop legend map to Sohata. Deliver to Lily at the docks. Alright. Okay, so that was some quest that we hadn't unlocked yet, but we already found the solution, so cool. Alright, not that one. Is there anything else? No. Alright, this is all done. Okay, let's go. Let's go back. Less than 40% Dutch students finish technical information technology in only 4 years. The majority finish in 5 years. Okay, so if it's gonna be 5 years, then it's gonna be 12,500. Again, nothing too great. I would say anything below 20k is nothing too bad.
You return from your hunt triumphant. Then Violenta is dead. I wish I could say that a celebration is in order, but in our current existence, I've had all I can stomach of banquets and feasts. Here.
Oh, passive. Alright, I need to take it later. Just to identify... Why I'm saying like everything less than 20 is probably because like your entry level job in they're gonna be what 40, 50, maybe 60k a year, right? So on IT side, I'm thinking. And if it's gonna be like half or less from your yearly salary, then the loan is quite small. And you're not gonna pay it back in a year time, but you can if you want to.
For freedom. Hello.
Alright, let's see, quest complete.
Hello.
Let's talk with folks.
Exile, you're a giant among men. You got no idea how long I have yearned to have this beauty once more in my hands. The teardrop is surprisingly still in pretty good condition. Not too typical of the baubles them Templars like to steal. We'll stick around a while longer, but once things settle down, my grandfather and I will be setting sail with Sir Arthur firm in our sights. Time and tide wait for no man.
Let's see. Energy shield, maximum life strength. Let's do an energy shield, maybe. Yeah.
Time and tide. Good tidings to you.
Was a time when the ladies would be begging for a bit of old Whalem. But I ain't felt the warm caress of a woman in a long time, and it wounded me dreadful. During me time on the sea, I heard tale of Queen Edzeri and her penchant for using this land as a kind of vault for all her special shinies. One such shiny be her famed love potion, supposed to attract the drinker's ideal mate to their loins, even if that mate be far across the sea. Old Queen Edzeri kept the liquid in the skull of her favorite lover. Them damn Templars probably got their hands on it by now, and the potion's bizarre container has me thinking they probably went and tossed it into the ossuary along with the rest of the bones they got lying around. Exile, be you the friend I believe you to be, then find a potion for me, so that I can experience true love once more.
Okay.
Always keep your eyes on the horizon.
Yes. For freedom.
Ah, good to see you made it back. You look at me with suspicious eyes. Yes, I know you have your apprehensions about me, and my new indwelling spirit. But if it helps a little, I feel innocence stirring inside me, awakening with an odd sense of gratitude towards you. It was, after all, your bite that returned him to humility, allowed the scales to drop from his eyes. If you are to go wandering the city in its current state, be careful where you step. Kitava's cultists are constantly on the prowl, actively seeking food for their god. What's worse, the passage to Kitava's feast is blocked off by two large black gates. We call them Kitava's horns, and they are utterly impenetrable to the motions of man. There is but one way in which we can reach Kitava and deprive him of his eternal meal. The staff of Avarius lies somewhere amongst the rubble of the Chamber of Innocence, still billowing with holy power. If you were to find it and return it to me, I believe the power in the staff will act as power enough to break through the horned gates.
Okay. Ooh,
Good luck
there's
out
a
there.
lot of options too.
I'm here to serve as best I can.
It's not quite a 2.5 hour drive anymore, it turns out. Leaving early morning skips a lot of traffic. Oh, nice, you're lucky. Also, I said that these 2 dates, I've turned someone down before, waiting to meet the parents after 2 days. I think I met my wife's parents. I think he took like us 8 months or almost a year before I met her parents. Kitava sounds like Kitaba, which means to writing in Arabic. Oh, interesting. Kitava's cultists.
While they had me trapped, I heard those cultists' mad gibberings. Their words were akin to that of the Ray-classed cannibals. Nonsensical sentences, accompanied by the most unsettling of cackles. I fear that they have indulged too deeply into Kitava's famed habit, and caught the laughing plague that so often accompanies men and women who choose to engage in the consumption of human flesh.
Kitava.
As I'm sure you've noticed, that damnable god Kitava no longer resides on the rooftops, as last you were here. No. The monster has acclimatized himself to Theopolis. He has set up quite the banqueting table for himself. It appears he believes he has a lot of consumption to catch up on. Best I can tell, his new residence lies through the ravaged Oriath Square and past the canals, now the feeding troughs. Heed my warning, friend. Tread lightly through that area, for those cultists are out and about once more, actively seeking food for Kitava to devour.
Innocence.
I wouldn't blame you for being curious about the god now dwelling within me. In truth, I'm honored to have been chosen to be Innocence's vessel. You may hear this and think I sound like a pious Templar fool, but it is hard to remain an unbeliever when the gods walk around you, and indeed one sleeps inside you. No need to fear, however. Our poor purity god surely regrets the actions of his past. I can't see him, but I can feel his spirit, wounded and cowering somewhere inside me. At night, I hear him whimpering over his wounds. I must say, you hurt him good. But as much as I feel his pain, I also feel a budding newness in his heart. He is growing again, and relearning the compassion for humanity that he had long since lost.
Chamber of
The
Innocence.
Chamber of Innocence is exactly where you left it, though cultists and vandals may have had their way with it since last you visited. Innocence himself no longer cares for the place. In fact, I feel a pained revulsion for it, hence why I cannot go myself. But I'm certain you are more than capable of forging a path through that broken temple once again.
Kitava's horns.
Back when the cultists took control of the city, the very ground itself shook as if pained by some dark abomination. The gnarled horns of Kitava erupted from the earth like spiraling pillars of corruption, weaving together a barrier impeding travelers from moving through the city. Innocence blesses your journey.
Then it is as I feared. Kitava's strength has grown insurmountable in our absence, and his horns now deny us entry to his feeding trough. Evidently, the hungry god has grown picky about what crumbs now travel towards his burgeoning throat. It is this strength that concerns me. I have spoken with our friend Bannon over there, a willful vessel of my misguided brother. I knew eventually we would need to enlist my brother's services, though I had hoped we need not do so this soon. Yet, it seems that we have no other choice. We must invoke my dormant brother, slumbering within Bannon's frame. Kitava's horns are a thing of great corruption, which only Innocence's purity can dispel. Before we proceed, I feel I must confide something in you. Bannon wishes me not to speak of it, as he is willing for the sacrifice. However, I feel you should know. Once we invoke Innocence, once we dredge him up from his cocoon inside the soul of Bannon, the man shall cease to be. Only the god shall remain. Do you understand what I say, Exile? If we take this path, Bannon will die. Excruciatingly so. Burnt with purity from the inside out. As I said, Bannon is willing to commit his life to this cause. But perhaps you should say your farewells before we move past the point of no return.
Okay.
Farewell.
We live in interesting times.
Hello.
That's interesting.
Good tidings. Good day.
Alright. I don't think we can actually... Right. I don't think we can actually do something against that. But let's try to do the next areas. Again, I need to start exploring again this area because, well, the map has reset now. That sucks. I have no idea where those other locations are. Okay, this is the end. Cool. Why am I ignite resistant again? Quite a lot of enemies we are seeing actually fire and ignite resistant now. The game is trying to tell us something. But luckily, I'm not listening. Okay, so where's the teleport as well in here? Or maybe it's locked somewhere, so we can't find it at the moment. Dragon scale. What? Already? Oh, we didn't. Oh shit! We didn't move our stuff into the bank. We sold the stuff, but we never moved it into the bank. It was nice talking to you, Mark and Ryan. I'm signing off. All right. Thank you for coming. See you some other day. What is this deployed blueprint? What the hell? Bully the source code. Ooh, fun. Hello, Bully the source code. I think the last time I saw you was... I was playing, I think, Hell Is Us. And before that, probably Expedition 33. So how have you been? Welcome, and how have you been? But yeah, this game is fun actually. If you like these kind of Diablo-like ARPG games, then you're gonna love this one. It has a lot of things going on, and a lot to learn in this game really. But it's fun game. It truly is. I don't see the way forward. What am I missing? I see one entrance there, but I feel I came from that side already. So let's see if we have something there. I like these games. Good. You're gonna like this one as well. It's free to play, but it has these micro transactions for the for your stash tab and also cosmetics. I have been alright staying entertained by Iran. Dude, I don't know what's happening in the US. This is crazy. I don't know. I have nothing good to say about US and the political climate on US front, I would say. So I would just keep my mouth shut really there. Yeah. It's not really only about US, only about Iran, because at some point there was a case about the Greenland as well, right?
Bring the beast in my sights, Exile.
Where is it?
That was a
Nice.
great hunt, Exile. I now will write a mighty poem about it.
Shields. Okay, let's go quickly to the town. I need to. Right, Denmark got upset about that. Not just Denmark, I would say. Whole Europe.
Hello.
Whole Europe. This is interesting. Yeah, let's skip it.
Remember, we do this for freedom.
Elder infos outcome to area. Whatever that means. A zombie, righteous fire. Alright, cool. These are the items. Alright, let me move those here. Let me shoot swords, okay. Oh, alright, and what is this? And I think my... Yep, let's move it there. Short bow. So let's explore this side as well. Tier 1, okay. Torch quartz. Alright, so we have finally a couple of places to be. Let's actually go to this torch quartz first. Let's see what we have there. Then we can come back to the other one. So where are we? We are here. Ooh, almost dead there. Shit, and I died. Oh, there was somebody at me. Alright, cool. Rage has his life lost. Okay. I remember some parts of this map, not at all. So Puli, have you been playing something interesting as well? Ah, fuck, again.